Hmm. Okie dokie. Alright, little mushroom man. It's time. Once again. A Warframe. Nokko. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go level you up, little dude. We need to put you with some Forma. Blaze Raptor, Hide and Peek. Love that name. And Jerry in the open squad. We love this. Alright. There's one little mushroom. There we go. We love shrooms. And that one. And Bounceroo. Love this. This is amazeballs. Enjoy. Boop. And boop. Boop. Platinum. How do you get a new Warframe? Platinum. I saved my platinum. He's amazing. Oh, hey, little guy. Infinity Oh, well, yeah, it's definitely an infinite money generator for sure. Nokko is amazeballs. We love mushrooms. Yes, we do. There we go. I wonder how he's going to operate in, like, higher level content. Do you guys need some shrooms? Beep, boop, boop. Let's have a mushroom party, shall we? Boop. Exclusion zone. Legit. He's uber fun, though. Oops. Let's just bounce on some shrooms. Mushroom party. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Super fun. We love shroom. Damage is honestly nothing to scoff at. Might need to farm him. Absolutely. Beep boop boop. Beep boop boop. He's gonna be real fun. Fun in 1999. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Mushroom party, womp 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 womp, mushroom party. I'm just doing a level up for Mr. Nokko. I'm just discussing in chat, in game, Blaze Raptor, little trampolines, indeed. Hide and Peek, Archgun continuity, giving free corrosive on 4 is also nice. It was like one of the first things I thought of. It's interesting to see what other people have been saying about the update, though. I'm actually really enjoying it, so... I mean, who doesn't love shrooms? Bouncy bounce. Boop, boop, boop. We love shrooms. Do, 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 do. I'm quite excited to see what he's going to be like in the... Okay, so we've got a max rank, so... Alright, so 1, 2, 3. So we've got 4 of the bouncy damage mushrooms out. And then we've got the energy mushroom. Alright, there we go. So we can just continuously bounce on him. He's pretty fun. base assist works really well with this little dude. But samesy, if you're keen to do a run within the Fortuna underbellows, I'm keen to do so. I'm just going to chuck a Former on Nokko because I've just maxed him. And also having like the macro spore as his secondary is really fun too. Look at these little mushrooms. So the duration holds quite well. GG Former time. Little mushroom man. Little mushroom man. I'm very happy about this update, in all honesty. I remember the days when he actually could kill a player. Awoken solutions to an argument. Funny. Stalker. Oh yeah, clan chat's gone off about the Stalker. Fun. Alright, Nokko. Let us former you, my champion. Alright, so I'm looking at his kit at the moment. So I would assume he needs a depolarity at least. Possibly an Umbra, but I'm going to give him a depolarity at least. Just so we've got that out of the way. I put the... Oh, good. I did put the right one in. Whew, that was close. Alright, swap polarity. I'm very particular about how my Former and polarities work, so... no, that's not what I want. There we go. Alright, I don't know why, but I always tend to put like a dash polarity up there. Alright, so those are the same, so either or, it doesn't really matter. Alright, specialty, Umbra, and then utility. So I'm going to have to go look and see if he's got any sort of... where's the duration mod? There we go. Alright, so with battery, at the moment, he's got a very low amount of energy, which is a shame, but we can fix that with Arcane Battery, which is great. Energize is, I would say, paramount for him. Even Dreamer's Bond would be a very useful aura mod for him as well. So, Steel Charge, not really sure about that. Heavy Wind-Up attack speed for the aura may be useful. Weak Point Critical Chance, Worthy Camaraderie might be useful as well. As far as like... I don't know if the Stink Brain and the Bright Bonnet mushrooms are classed as a summon, in all honesty. So, that being said, I'm going to go with Dreamer's Bond for effect at the moment. As far as Arbocep is concerned, I don't mind it as an arc gun, so I'm just going to leave that as is. Macrospore. Yeah, there we go. That's a better coloration, I'd say. A little bit less green. There we go. And then what I was thinking... Roll for initiative? I'm going to look at re-ranking him. So Umbral Intensified, 222%. Okay. I don't know if Equilibrium is going to be useful on him. However, I'm looking at his passive. Orbs spawned will grant a speed boost, but not healing. So, to make him faster, I'm going to assume Equilibrium may be useful on that. So I'll drop these down and see what that effect has on him as well. So where is the auger message? I think I'm just going to play with that for now. And then let's go talk to some of the syndicates, because I have a feeling he may have a new augment, which will be fantastic. So let's have a look. Steel Meridian. Untime Rift. Okay, the Vast Untime Augment Creates a rift that connects to enemies suffering from void damage effects within 15 meters, doubling debuffs applied by the vast on time. That's really great. Wow, okay. Hello, Zaku. You just got a massive glow up there. And then what has Tation for Lavos? Transmutation Probe Augment. Probe returns to Lavos after reaching max range and remains nearby for 15 seconds. Recall Probe by recasting. Recast to end. That's amazing. We'll be testing that out. And I think that's all for the augments as far as I can see. I have a very sinking feeling, though, that the new Loka are gonna have the Mushroom Men's augment. Steinax. Okay, so he's got Thorough Strike augment. Increase critical chance by 100% on enemies you hit. Crit damage bonus is doubled by spear guns. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can purchase that from someone in the clan. Ripline augment. Ripline has no energy cost while airborne. Yo, okay, I want these two as well. Pretty please. Alright, there's those. So, Suda, what have you got for me, my love? None. She holds none of the new augments. Okay. Okay. Alright, Suda. You're not serving this update, unfortunately. Alright, what other ones would the Arbiters have? Okay, so Rotoswell Augment. 35% of damage received is redirected towards the Instigator as electric damage? Rotoswell. Yo, that's awesome. So she gets reflect damage back, plus being a crit goddess. And then we've... Okay, good. So the Arbiters have got the Theros lethality. Excellent, we'll take that. That is a very nice augment to have. Okay, I believe that may be all of the augments from the syndicates, I hope. Alright, so the Valkyr augment comes from the parent sequence and new Loka. So there's only one augment I need to get now. I can wait for that Valkyr one though. But that's really cool. That's like when she's airborne, you can ripline. Cool. Okay, that's great. Alright, so let's go update a few of these guys. Jaya, really, my dear? You are serving with a refractive cathode augment. Eliminating an enemy with cathode graces activate will release a discharge with Rotoswell. So if I drop that and then reverse Rotoswell, that's amazing. Okay, that's very nice. Conductive sphere. So that's guaranteed electricity status and damage. So she's going to benefit from quite a few different ones. So Cathode Grace, eliminating enemy while Cathode Grace is active, releases a discharge from Rotoswell with 200% damage and extends its duration. But the Rotoswell augment, 35% of damage received is redirected towards the Instigator. That's going to be really nice, I'm feeling, because of the damage attenuation shift. And cathode current. Okay. Alright, so at least I can put those two on. I may have to put another former in this bitch. Which I really don't want to, but I may have to. It's a huge amount of investment, especially when her prime is going to be coming out. Alright, I'm going to play with those two. So Conductive Spear is also very cool. So let's go play with Miss Rotoswell. Alright, I'm going to dim that gold down just a bit. Alright. Okuko. I don't really like Okuko. That's just me, though. I'm going to put the Coda Toxica on, because I actually quite like those. You can get Hotshot from Lloyd. Hotshot? Doriga. Alright, and then who else have we got to set up? I've got to set up Labos as well. Labos. My handsome man. Valence Fusion. Casting an ability imbued with extra elemental damage applies that element at 200% bonus with your weapons. Guaranteed status. So let's switch over Lingering Transmutation. Let's level that bad boy up. And that's 15 seconds, so that lingers. That is amazeballs. So, Probe returns to Labos after reaching max range. Remains nearby for 15 seconds. Recall Probe by recasting. Recast again to end. Okay. Maybe we should take Labos for a spin. Doctor. Holvania Arcanes available for gamble. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, well, that's good. We've got plenty of augments to play with. Temple. I don't, unfortunately, use you a lot, my friend. So what I'm going to do is set up for Stynax, because I'd like to test him as well. And apparently it's with Spear Guns, his new augment. So I'm going to play with that as well. So Intrepid Stand. Final Stand. Each javelin that damages an enemy grants Overguard. We'll play with that later. Tharos Lethality. Increase crit damage by 100% enemies you hit. Crit damage bonus is doubled by Spear Guns. Alright, let's go play with that. Alright, Aphentis. And that's a Spear Gun. Let's have a look. What other Spear Guns do we have? Scourge Prime might actually be quite good for that as well. This one just gives you a buff to reload speed, fire rate, and ammo pools, and reduces recoil, so that is useful. The Tenet Ferox, however, definitely has like a much better unique alternate throw, pulling enemies towards them. So that would be beneficial for Stynax as well. So let's play with that. Oh, yo, we got a new spear gun? Oh, wow. What? I did not know that I had these. I knew that I had the Renudo. Renuntio? So that's the Carcinus spear gun. That's very cool. Okay. Let's get savage, shall we? Yeah, that looks dope. Okay. Alright, we'll take the Tenet Ferox for a spin. Chase Momoa. You will have fun. I guarantee. Stynax. Alright. Maybe what I might do... I'll start with Stynax, and then we'll work our way around. I definitely want to test out these augments. So, actually, I lie. I still want to play with Nokko. Huh. Alright. So, Tenet Ferox. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's go level up our fun little man. Do I really want to level him in the Sanctuary, though? There's a Disruption active, and that's going to be fun, so let's go do that. And then I may do some runs in the under... whatever it's called. Under Valis. I've got to remember that. Okay. What's that, Orders? I can't quite hear you. You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing earphones. Melted Heretic and Apple Sauce have joined the squad. Alright, we'll just add that up a bit. Okay, alright. Now we've got a little bit more sound happening. Alright, enjoy the mushrooms. Awesome. That's mine. Thank you. Knock them down. See what they got. Sure will. Wait. Who stole the key? Ah, oh, right. Okie dokie. Just gonna turn into my mini mushroom. Wait for me. I'm so small and tiny. Jesus. Alright, there's one. Okay, that was savage. We like that. Alright, wait for me. I'm so small. Yip yip. I love my mini mushroom. Mini mushroom. I probably could put some parkour movement onto Nokko, but you know. Lovely. Alright, he's pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. Pew pew pew. Uh-oh. I'm not doing enough damage. Damn it. There we go. Almost dead. There we go. Okay. Alright, well, that was a pretty good run. Excuse me. I wish to be first. Do you wanna play with my shrooms? Beep boop boop. Boop 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 boop. Cool. Alright, I will have to check out Hulvania after as well. Okay. Cool. Alright, well that was a quick run. I think I'm gonna switch up this what's it called? Macro spell thing. Ooh, it's 111. Magical numbers. We love them. Okay. Cool. So macro spore. What have we got on you? Spore laser. Reload speed, projectile speed, damage, and weapon recoil. Could be better. Alright, so I've got magnetic cold. Alright, so that already slows it down. That's what we need. Okay, so that's done. Let's have a look. Hornet strike. Not enough capacity, clearly. Alright. What have we got? 3 capacity. Okay. So what's that? So that gives me 6. Magnetic might. That's 7. August Seeker, status duration. Actually, that... Oh. If it fit. Gunslinger. No. That's not going to. Alright. Magnum Force. Little bit too much. So I've got Frostbite on there. So that's to cold slow. Accelerated Isotope. I'll just chuck that on for a bit of radiation. So, chance to create a pool of toxin. And then empowered. So, if I add... I mean, I could put heat stacks on it as well. But I mean, it wouldn't slow the enemy down. But that's okay. And heat viral I could do. Pestilent. Spore laser. Yup. Creep. Alright, let's rebuild this. Nope. Creeping bullseye. And then we'll go magnetic. Excuse me. Lethal. HALMOP. I'm such a weirdo like that. Alright. Lethal, magnetic, galvanized, accelerated isotope. 72, 38, 72, 74.5, and 52. So viral magnetic. I most likely could put something else on. So heat magnetic, heat viral, frost, pestilent. That'll deal with shields. But then I guess I could put viral rad and that on there. So that gives cold. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Pulling Malador on, excuse me, and then boosting its status chance output. Or I could just do Cascadia Flare. Actually, no. That doesn't make sense. Empowered does, though. Alright, I'm going to take this for a spin and just kind of see how this works out. Alright. Let's do that. Radiation, mag, and viral. Righto. Okay. Let's do these. What assassination of this? Tolstosh. Ah, this will be the new boar. Interesting. I wonder how well this will go. We'll see. Excellent. Alright. Alright. Movement does seem a little bit different than what it was. Not a bad thing, though. Alright, so viral is doing a lot better, clearly. So we'll just continue using that. So it sleeps enemies too. That's so sweet. So that gives you opportunity for finishes as well. Awesome. That's very cool. I like that. Excuse me. I don't want to die. Yo, the lighting effects are very nice. Oh, no, my little mushroom man. You got killed? That's alright. We'll just eat a mushroom. That is a lot of graphical stuff on the screen. Wow. Alright. I'm ready. Yo, the lighting in this tile set is so much better. Wow, look at that. Okay, cool. Very nice. Alright. Cool. I really like this mushroom, man. It's great. You want to deal with that? See you later. Awesome. Just operate through the lasers. I mean, it's not like the big OP boss, but whatever. Alright, I wonder how you're going to manage these mushrooms then, my friend. Hello? Do you like mushrooms? Because I do. Uh-oh. Alright, safety net. Oh no. Alright, well he's dead. Get out of my way. Honestly, move. Oh my god. Yo, the lighting in this tile set is phenomenal. So much better. Very nice. Mushroom, 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 mushroom. Bouncy boo. Beep boop boop. I'm a little mushroom, short and stout. Here is my mushroom. Here is my butt. Yep, yep. I love this mushroom. Boop, boop, boop. Yo, that's like the most casual play of like hanging out What are these other players doing? Come on. Wisp, baby. What are you doing? You should be a lot faster than that. As a child, I yearned for the mines. Interesting. Do you mean like legitimately or like in Fortuna? I love Nokko. Hands down. Very fun frame. He's literally a fun guy. Oh, look. Oops. I forgot to turn my light on. Quoting Jack Black in Minecraft? No way. I can literally hear Jack Black saying that. I love Blackjack. He's hilarious. I'm going to switch back to the base assist for the murmur. Okay. Alright, little mushroom man. It's time. Totally time. Because he did. Like, he actually wanted to get into the mines. Because it's good money, apparently. At the sacrifice of a lot. I've had friends tell me, go work in the mines. I'm like, I don't think so. Alright, so mushroom. Mushroom. Okay, so the damage output of these mushrooms is very good. Excellent. I love how we've got like magical juice in the labs, and then we've got mushrooms in the game. Alright, so he could probably do with like another extra casting speed shard, in all honesty. The eyes, look around the eyes, you're under. Okay, so let's summon in some of these dudes and see how well all of the damage works on these. Alright, so the viral damage is extremely good. Very nice. Come on, operator. Do, just gonna be a little mushroom. Alright. Cool. I also forgot that, like, part of his kit, you can turn back into the mushroom just to regenerate your health. He would benefit from something like vitality as well. Alright, I'm just gonna go see how well he operates against the, this thing. Oh wow, there's like a new aiming reticle. That's cool. Hey. Where are you going? Get back in there. Oh no. Quick. Dash towards the mushroom. Oh, don't reload. Not now. Cool. So you're literally invulnerable as a mini mushroom. And its duration is roughly like 13 seconds. That's very nice. Alright, so he definitely needs a lot more health. His shields are fine. But yeah, vitality is just nowhere near where it could be. Granted, I'm like, what, like level 11? Hello, giant lady. Okay. Jason Momoa, where are you? I need you. Alright. There's those. Ah, how well does it do against the mech? Not too bad. Oh, the mower just kicks the crap. Look, that's why I call it chasing my mower. It actually just kicked the crap out of that Bone Widow. Awesome. Alright, so the damage output is pretty good. Granted, it's not like Steel Path, but still. Oh wait, it is. Okay, this is pretty dope. Yo, you can throw like a couple of your balls around. I mean, who doesn't like chucking those around? Okay. Alright, we need more Vitrium Essence, it looks like. How many balls can we throw around? Ah, there's 2 at least. Yo, this damage is really good. So you can have 3 of those little fungi coming out. That's awesome. Or can you just keep on throwing them? Dude. Wow. This is dope. Alright. Let's go get another Vitrium. Alright, so we do have a little bit more. So it'll probably be up to like 350 health, roughly, by the time he's max level. Awesome. Alright, let's activate this thing. I don't know what it does, but let's just stand inside of it. Naughty hand. Alright, so we've still got 3 mushrooms plus the 4th. Sweet. Nova just needs 2 more red shards and she'll be full Tau Forged. Hell yeah. Hang on. I've just been reconverted to a mitochondria. And regeneration. That's really fun. I like that. 4 little mushrooms, do your thing. Mushroom power, who knew? Helix, what's the crap nuggets? My notifications didn't go off? Oh, really? Yeah. Maybe it's something like to do on my end, I don't know. Everything on my end seems to just not be doing what it's supposed to. Alright, so we're at 24. And Mushroom Man. It's probably on my end. My phone has been weird. Sometimes. Look at this. The bouncy mushroom is doing like so much damage. Amazeballs. Alright. And then we need to go down here. Which I can't get down there. Wow, the animation for jumping out of bounds is a lot faster too, which is nice. Alright, final stat chance, and time. Cool. Chasing Momoa, my little mower that I've got, just beat the crap out of a Bone Widow as well. It's wonderful. Just found a humorous bug on Soulframe, so it's just grabbing a recording to throw in the Discord. Ooh, what does that mean? Meow. Alright, now we got the big boss. Alright. The Fragmented Tide. One of the corrupted avocados smacked me, so I was just grabbing... kept circling around me, having a fight with him. We do like the little corrupted dudes. Excellent. The guys at Soulframe would love that, to be honest. 1 million damage. Alright. Are we going up against Susan? I kind of hope we are. Alright. Let's go. Fragmented Tide. And that one in the middle. And let's do Fungi. Alright. Okay, so his energy regen is very nice once he's near the middle mushroom. And if I don't feel like fighting, I can just turn myself into a little mushroom and run away. Okay. Mushroom, mushroom. He definitely needs a bit more casting speed. Oh, it is Susan. I love that little fungus is like just bouncing on her. Alright, let's bring out the Archgun. See what you've got to have happen. Oh, wow, it's like heat-seeking rockets. That's amazing. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Mushroom, and mushroom. Very nice. Cool. No more handsies. Cool. I like this rocket launcher style. This is very cool. Oh my god. Alright. Let's take that mushroom and regenerate. Alright. Come on, Susan. Elden Ring. Or a legally distinct boss mode. 2 yellows and 3 reds on my Nova. I mean, she doesn't really need a ton of casting, though. What's the yellow for, though? Samesy. I shall rehydrate after we finish this boss fight with Susan. Look at all this viral damage. This is insane. Oh no, Nokko mushroom. Alright, we'll take this one. I love the regeneration animation that he's got. That's dope. And the fact that you can continuously kind of like bounce up in the air is very nice. Alright, I do need more energy though. So that is Bombarda Maxima. Very nice. I love this little dude. The fact that you can like just continuously be up in the air pretty much is dope. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys are too. This is great. Alright, Susan. It's time, my dear. You must get irradiated. Yo, that viral output is insane. Bouncy boo. Alright, so there we go. Little mushroom for the win. Excellent. It sure does. Quite something. Okie dokie. Alright, well that was good. Indeed. I do have my water bottle right with me. One I prepared earlier. Because I'm also extremely thirsty all the time. Are we, Lloyd? Alright, so you can do Arcane Dissolution. Samesy, you were saying that you could get the Holvania ones now too. Yeah, that's cool. So you got Innovate, Doherty, Crux, Truculence, Impetus, Crepuscular, Camisado, Bellicloss, Escapist, Hotshot, and Universal Fallout. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty confident I've got the Universal Fallout maximized. So, Fallout. Yeah, I do. Cool. That's going to be extremely useful on Oberon, which I haven't actually played just yet. I know a lot of other players are, well, streamers too. They're all playing it. I went and just did like a quick social round. Just getting feedback on parts of the update, and some people are liking it, some others aren't, which is understandable. Reckoning. So that's duration, strength. So let's do Fallout. Abilities give a 6% chance to drop universal orbs. Jackda, what's going on? How are you enjoying the update? I've got Nokko. I saved all my platinum. I did do an in real life purchase though. So I was able to get like all the new stuff. I got Nokko, I got all the new augments, Steinax. Nokko doesn't have one, Valkyria does, Lavos does as well. So I was able to get Lavos's new skin, which is sexy AF. And what else did I do? Oh, Jaya's got another one too. I haven't actually tried it out yet. It's Rotiswell Reversal, or Reverse Rotiswell. It's basically like a mirroring effect. So it directs electrical damage back at an enemy, which is pretty cool. You got the ribbon for the new Archgun? Hell yeah, dude. That's wicked. I'm trying to be really good and not buy plat, but it's really, really hard. Helix, I definitely understand you on that. Which is understandable. But yeah, most of the augments come from Red Veil, Steel Meridian. I don't believe Suda has any, but the Arbiters of Hexus does. The Valkyrie ones come from both Parent Sequence and the New Loka as well. But yeah, I haven't really tested any of the newer augments just yet, because I'm having a lot of fun with Shroom Man. He's phenomenal. I love him. This is basically what I've come up with so far. His Force Spore Spring gives toxin damage, so instantly I was like, Archon continuity, because you get like corrosive as well. Me sitting on 1210 plat, saving for Father Lion and Marie. Oh, is that what their names are? Yeah, you got the Lavos and Wukon skins, Jackda? Yeah, hell yeah. The Wukon skin is like amazing. I'm still doing like a bit of fashion for him, but I went like very Jade kind of king with him. I do like the very cloud kind of effect with him. The only thing I would say is like, I wish I could change his pants to black. Unfortunately, you can't, because his secondary is just his chest. I wish that was inclusive of his pants. Unfortunately, it's not, because it's all primary. So, I mean, I could go like super Dark Lord kind of deal and like change that to white as well. But I mean, who likes Voldemort? Oh, did I say that out loud? But yeah, like, I mean, even like having black is kind of cool, but I really wish we could diversify a little bit more with the color application of what is applied. I would prefer it if his chest and his legs stayed the same, but then his whole outfit around here was different. So I'm going like Cloudwalker kind of style Wukong, which is awesome. But yeah, it's unfortunate that like 90% of his whole entire outfit is like his primary, and his chest isn't inclusive of that. So, but other than that, like I'm very yes about the Wukong skin. I just wish, yeah, we had a little bit more of the ability to play with his Jade effect, so to speak. So I'm going like full Jade Monkey. Yeah, see his tail, I wish could go black, as well as like his pants were the same as his chest. So to me, that's like primary. And then his secondary would be like the big flowing stuff. I definitely want to get it eventually. I know I'm over the plat needed. Gemini skins are 275, unless it's different for them. Lavos is the one I might buy. Lavos is definitely worth buying, if you like using him too. Also, I got Corvus, Morslon, Laxper, Mandanel, Gratler. Oh wow, so you're really working on the Kuvo, the ribbons for the Archguns. Arcane Strike. How many do you need? We'll check how many I have. Yeah, I guess that's like the feedback on the Wukong skin, is that it's very light, and I like it. I really do. But yeah, I just wish we could kind of select a few more bits and pieces that, you know, you could kind of play with. But I really like the Jade King kind of look to him, though. It's very cool. But yeah, it's unfortunate that basically his whole entire primary is like all of these excess details, where I would have thought it would have been more tertiary. And then his accents are obviously those little bits and pieces there. Hopefully that's something that gets shifted, because looking at how much is highlighted in his primary is a lot. So yeah, I just wish the secondary would include his chest and his legs at least. But I mean, for now, I'm totally cool with that, you know. Wukong King, you know. Very, very cool skin. The details are insane. Like, it's absolutely beautifully done. Other than, you know, just the diversification of the skin as well. So, Lavos, where is he? I haven't done too much of a fashionista with Lavos just yet, but bear with me. I'm just going to go do a trade. Arcanes, you need strike, do you? Right. I have 5. That should be sufficient, though. Right, there we go. I do have Lavos. It's just the mental block since I like spamming abilities. Fair enough. Stacked for real? Yeah. My Oberon build only gives 4k armor to my team. Yo, that's crazy. Alright, let's go to the Dojo. Violet Garden. Evergarden. I don't think I gave enough time to Warframe today. It's still like... I gave like an hour stream to Warframe, so I will have to reset YouTube for the Soulframe stream. Actually, I won't even do that. I'll just jump into Soulframe and then change it up later. Alright, so we've got Strike. I'm probably undervaluing this. Oh, absolutely not. Not that one. Ah, what am I doing? So that's 3 and 5. Sweet. So I am making platinum back, which is really nice. Small bits and pieces, but you know. Peak mentioned? What do you mean? What's peak mentioned? I also got Gyre and Citrine Deluxe. Hell yeah. Wait, Gyre's got a Deluxe? What do you mean? Is it the Deluxe that I was showing before? On Gyre? I still haven't used our Augment, so I should go test that, but I've got a huge interest in Nokko. Oh, okay, right. So it is that one that I've got. Where are we? Nokko. I'm focusing on leveling him because I absolutely love this dude. Like, he's out of this world fun. Like, I love him so much. Very cool. I'll play a little bit more around with this fashion. I did get the thought to play the Dullahan, but he's got such a weird stalky neck, so I thought I like this little hat that he's got too. It's very toque-like. It's very Canadian, if you ask me. But his original is really nice too. But yeah, very cool. And I'm glad that he was platinum based. I really am. Yeah, I like his alt helm too. It's very Canadian. Very cold weather, you know. Jaya. Yeah, this skin is amazeballs. Like, I cannot wait to slap this onto her prime, which I have a feeling she will be the next prime, which is great. I was going to put another former into her, just so I could play with reverse rotoswell and cathode current, because this one is a really good one. But for now, I'm going to focus on Nokko. But bro, his Archgun is nutty. Oh, yeah, that Arbicep? Yeah, it really is. It's very, very good. I haven't got it fully built yet. It's only on 12, and I haven't got any of the Archgun adapters just yet. So that's basically what I've come up with. The interesting thing, though, with this one is that multi-shot is converted to damage instead of more projectiles. So I decided to put that 110 multi-shot on there so it boosts its damage. The grind for standing gonna suck. Wait, for the new content? Violet Evergarden peak. Like this player is? Warframe is ink. Do I like them? Wait, did I even thank them for that trade? I don't think I did. Wait. I didn't mean to invite you. Warframe is ink. Okay. Wait, what's their stats? Cool. Oh, I like their operator. That's very cool. Wait, people's operators are showing up again. They weren't showing up before. That was weird. Anyway, there's Nokko. Alright. So I was meant to say thank you so much for trade. Alright, let's go level Mr. Nokko. Capture, exterminate. We'll go do that on Phobos. It looks like Unified Codex has hit max standing. That does not surprise me in the slightest. He can like hyper focus on stuff like super good. Oh, okay. Violet Evergarden's a peak anime. Apparently, they're also a Warframe Tenno. Yeah, I might give Nokko a little bit more of a brush up with the casting speed. Which I think, yeah, I've given him a bit more armor, but I can fix that later. It's just to kind of fill him out until I've got like a rank 3 Nokko with him. And we've got a whole bunch of Oberons. Wait, do we get a free Oberon? Not that I care about it. I don't really need it. I wonder what increases these mushrooms' pulses for energy regen. Alright, so it doesn't really have an effect to show you that it's regenerating your energy, but it does show that you regen. How much armor have we got at the moment? Yeah, I love this little dude. He is amazing. Don't need that. Okay. Sweet. But yeah, Jactor, it sounds like that's insane that you've got a really good build with Oberon. Boom. You can literally just keep throwing his number 4 everywhere. Oh no. I got hit. Alright. I gotta go regenerate myself before I die. Oh, that's such a cool animation. Excuse me. Hey. What? How was I dead? You're immortal when you're in mini mode. Apparently not. Alright, so we got 2 shields. So what does that equate to in armor? Also got a code of base assist. Yeah, they're amazing. The Thornback, that new weapon from the teacher quest, sucks ass. The Thornback. I haven't actually done the quest, to be honest. So I'm going to sit on that quest. I'm not going to do it just yet. I've had... I don't know. I've gone through like a few other streamer stuff, and like everyone's open to like their feedback and stuff, or like their opinions, but I'm keeping like an open eye on like the feedback, and yeah, that's all I'll say. I like what's come up, to be honest. I'm really enjoying it, to be honest. It's good. It's fun. It's new stuff. It's good to have like an open mind on you know, the new content and how it's operating and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit like interesting, I'll say, to hear people's feedback on stuff. All right, so Archon shards. So I've got a toxin effect that does 3 more damage. So I'm thinking what I might do is put another casting speed shard on him. That does lose some energy, unfortunately. But armor, casting speed, toxic, more damage, and with a bit of ability strength. That gives electricity. Pickups give energy and health. I'm thinking purple shards would be useful on him as well, especially for his abilities. On his 4, I think. Contact with any of Nokko's mushrooms invigorates them, doubling their pulse rate. Okay, so you've just got to go near the mushrooms, righto. Yeah, reverting to Sprodling form, spawning orbs that heal Nokko and grant a speed boost. While in this state, Nokko is untargetable and heals gradually. Surprising though that I was in that down state and I got wiped out. Alright, throw a mushroom periodically. Inflicting viral, yes, and status effect upon enemies until lulling them to sleep, which is phenomenal. And then a rejuvenating mushroom that emits a radial pulse, giving Nokko and his abilities energy and applying a buff to ability strength. So this is good. So I may not even need an actual shard for that, because you get that buff from his bright bonnet. Please donate those red shards. I mean, I don't think they're tradable, to be honest. I mean, I've got to make like a ton more, but yeah, I've got like shit tons of shards. I've just got to make some more green ones. Thanks for that reminder, actually. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Confirm. What am I thinking? Alright, we need more green. Wonderful. Confirm. I can't spell today. Alright, so I've got, what, blue? Yeah, I've got tons, so I can make tons of green. We love green. Oh my god. I really don't like typing. Why do they make gamers do this? Honestly. Just let us click endpoint. That's what we need. Alright, so let's go make a rad shard green. Wonderful. Oh, I can't. Crap. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some runs to get some of these up. So, for now, I'll just do toxin effect. Actually, let's have a look. So I've got Archgun continuity that converts it to corrosive. So gain 10% ability damage on enemies affected by corrosive status. That may actually be much more effective, although recovering 2 health each time enemies are damaged by toxin status effect is also a thing. But that's not really that useful. Your damage output is most effective, I would say. But we'll play with that, so there we go. I mean, I could drop the strength down and give him another energy shard or armor shard back. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to put the green shard back in once it's fused up. Here, I still got 1.3k stellar. Oh, mate. Send it my way. Forgetting blue and yellow makes green. Yeah, I know. Certified streamer. Huh. I love how you call me a strummer. Yeah, I know. Certified streamer. I mean, I'm affiliated. Come on. I've still got to put some work in, though. I know that. Chase Momoa. We love you. Love you, buddy. Alright. Waffles. Arcane Grace. How many do you need? I should actually check these prices that I've got, to be honest, because I have not updated them for a bit. So I'm sure that people are getting a stellar price from me for nothing. Alright, so I've got 2. I have 2 left. That's not even like a full one. Where is Aleka? Whoops. There we go. Warframe market. Cool. Market, Warframe market, Grace. What do you do for... Alright, so 7 platinum isn't too bad. Alright. Just 1 on a mission. No worries. We'll head to Dojo. The Citrine skin that you were mentioning as well, Jactor, is amazing. Very beautiful. This one here. Very beautiful. Like, I love it. That's gorgeous. I don't know about purchasing it just yet. I do have a future plan, though. Me here with 100 seller. Me here with nothing. Well, nothing stellar. Lol. I am actually saving my IRL money for Soulframe. They're going to be releasing a Founders Pack, and I am happy to invest in the future of Soulframe. I'm very happy with the new update. The new rune systems, the totems have been fantastic. They've done an excellent job, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm very, very happy with it. So I'm very keen for the future of Soulframe as well. And the fact that Warframe benefits from Soulframe as well, and vice versa, I guess, in a way, is I think that's a really positive thing, especially for DE. So, you know, everyone's got like their own opinions on stuff, but mine is that I'm very happy with the content that's been brought out. I think they've done a fantastic job. I did have my whine and gripe with like a few bits and pieces, so yeah, sweet. Oh, well, hey, like, if you're swimming in cash, Jactor, you know, feel free to support the channel in multiple ways. Maybe an early Christmas present for the Founders Pack for Soulframe. That'd be great. I appreciate you. Alright, so they just need 1. Wait, you want 2? Okay. You said 1. Oh, you take 2. Right. Take 2. Alright, there we go. Dope. Sweet. Cool. We are almost back at 300 platinum. Okay. I probably should put like a ton more arcanes back up on the market. No one ever has like a Warframe market active. Thank you so much. Alright. What? Send some over. Yeah, totally. Jack just got heaps of cash. Apparently. Sharing's not caring. You're not right on that. I mean, you are right on that. But what about an investment of like a return of interest, you know? Interest of seeing a channel build over time. And it's basically like a platform for you to see grow. Don't you think that's a really good return of investment? I'm just going to go do this capture mission. What are we at? Well, level 26. Wonderful. I probably will actually try out the Akina, because we love those. I am keen to try Nokko in 1999 as well. Offering for Sugar Daddy? Yeah, totally. Wait, me? Yeah, okay. I'm pretty much in like Sugar Daddy status anyway. Wait, I wouldn't be the Sugar Daddy. I would be the Sugar Baby in that instance. Faithful? That's a very interesting way of spelling faithful. I like that. Alright, so, hey, look, we're in the forest. And you know what that means? More shrooms. Dead. Must be nice. Where are those sources? What do you mean those sources? Wouldn't know what that's like. Yeah, me neither. I've always been like I'm gonna work my ass off, which I do. But then I'm like, why am I doing this for someone else? Like, it blows me away. Actually, here's a really good highlight that I meant to continue on in general stream conversation. I did go to like this really nice forum yesterday. Granted, I showed a little bit of vulnerability in front of about 100 people, but it was also really good. If you want to level up guns, go to Silesia, Neptune. True. I'll probably... Yeah, I mean, I can do that. I think that's the speedrun thing, right? But I think also I'm going to go to... I'm going to wait till the fractures are back in Fortuna, and then I'll level up the Archgun. But, I mean, I've got like 6 days or something for the affinity booster that came with the Nokko pack. I think it was about like 870 platinum, which I think was a very fair transaction for it, to be honest. I'm really glad that they made it a platinum purchase rather than like an IRL. But it'll be great to see, yeah. Great to see that as a platinum purchase overall. Very happy. And I'm happy to like transact some IRL money as well. So we got Neptune, you've got the Strunwraith Blueprint, and then Ceres, you've got the Snipetron Vandal and Karak Vandal. Alright, I'm going to go for the Strunwraith, because that is phenomenal. Alright, Invasion, Grenier. Okay. I really wish it told us the mission type. Like, I know it's an invasion, but is it like a survival? Is it exterminate? Is it capture? You know? Alright, cool. But yeah, how have you guys been finding the update overall? Like, I've talked a lot about my opinion, which I am enjoying it. But I want to hear what you guys have got to say, because a lot of different people have got different opinions and understandings of, you know, new content and what's been coming out and all that sort of stuff. So I don't want to sound like I'm ragging on anything, so I want to keep as much of it an open forum for conversation. Alright. Awesome. Mushrooms. I'm going to assume that we're going downstairs. Hopefully. Maybe not. Upstairs. Whoops. Archguns go brrr, and Oberon peak. Yeah, I haven't actually run Oberon just yet. I have been seeing people run him quite a lot, but I wanted to give Nokko like a really fair run, and he's awesome. Like really, really good. Like loving him. Excuse me. Like his damage output is very good. Like I don't have anything bad to say about him. I haven't really come across anything just yet that is not good. Like, he's very fun. And the fact that you can turn into like a mini mushroom and then bounce everywhere is peak for me. Like, look at how cute that is. How is that not fun? And also his resurrection animation. Amazing. Uh-oh. There we go. Like, look at that. You just drop your one, and then you get like a bouncing little fungi. Like, amazing. And I really like the macro spore kit gun in tandem with him. It's just like spreading like a whole bunch of like statuses everywhere. It's fantastic. Yeah, 2 casting shards definitely seem to be working well on him. I was thinking about putting a parkour shard on him, but I don't think that's necessary. In all honesty, he's quite mobile as he is. Beep, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. My favorite frame. If I ever get bored in Warframe, which I highly doubt that I will, just bounce a shroom. Why not? What? How dare I? Isaiah Lawrence. Hello again. How are you? Are you enjoying the Warframe update? Gotta switch it up. I aim because of spray patterns. As in, like weapon use? You mean same thing? Arcane trickery. How many do you need? Trickery. We love that little dance animation. Wait, doesn't he have like a new one? All? No probs. Level 29. Come on. Damn it. Alright, 2 more levels and then I'll have to reform this little dude. I said B because you didn't try Oberon yet? Oh yeah, I will. I do want to do like a Soulframe stream this afternoon, but I'm already like 20 minutes over time in Warframe, but it's been worth it. So I may do like a 10-minute break in between, and then I'll just do a Soulframe stream for 2 hours. So you guys get a whole 4 hours out of me today, which is phenomenal. Where are we? Arcane trickery. All right. Trickery. So you need all 10. So that's a rank 3. All right. Dope. Cyber Psycho Prime. That concerns me. Ah, Drio's a baby Tenno. Hello. GG. GG on game. Alright. We're all just gonna have to go to the dojo then. Come and see my dojo. If you don't have a clan, Drio, you are welcome to join mine. Astral Bushmen. No shit. They are most likely an Australian person. Yes. Very funny, Jackdaw. Yes, the stream will run smoothly today. Unless my internet server provider decides to shit itself. Lenicio Sullivan. Wonderful. I love these little shrooms bouncing everywhere. It makes me really happy. Look at those little butts. Yes. Oh, Nova. Lovely. We got some Fascion. Oh, wow, you got the Valkyria. Nice. Oh, yeah, you put the infested tails on it, too. That's dope. Yeah, lovely. I don't put any of the Signas on the frames, on the proto frames, at least. That's just a personal preference. Alright. What was the thing that you needed? Trickery. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Oh, look at that. 30 plat. We're back to 302 plat, I think. You have more. Just one more. Item. I think. Wait. Do I? Yes, I do. That's all of them. If I get more, we'll remarket. Thank you kindly. Sweet. Dope. You helping you, me helping me. That's how it should be. Look at that, 310 plat. My maths was completely off. You're a legend. Thank you so much. Wonderful. I've made more than a third back of my plat purchase from earlier, which I'm very happy with. All right, so you got corrosive projection. Yep. And that's for armor reduction. It's not really going to necessarily matter all that much when you've got Zarda's Whisper on, because that will just punch through their armor anyway, because that's its own damage instance as well. But that's still a really good build. The one thing I will say is that range you don't really need other than for her wormhole. She's predominantly a duration-based frame as well. So strength and duration are what you probably want to focus most on Nova, in all honesty. I'll share my build of Nova with you. Honestly, I haven't changed her build in a very long time. And it's just her base standard kit, and this is what shits all over everything that I do. I give her sprint boost just for sprint speed, but duration and strength, that's pretty much all you need. Range, you really don't need a lot of as well. And so you do. What do I do? Sun and moon? Yeah. You need water? Okay. Wait, what? I do what? Sprint boost? I always forget like what I'm talking about when you guys like, you'll drop a comment. I'm like, huh? In a good way. Hang on. Same Z. Let's have a look again. Yeah, I mean, corrosive projection's good, but give her armor. As far as like the... Not armor. Give her energy boosting. So, sprint boost would be really good. Dreamer's Bond would even be just as good as well. I give Aegis an Energize, so she can just keep on pumping out her 4. I do give her Raw on her second, but even for her antimatter drop on her base kit, this is what I use as well. And all honesty, like, it's phenomenal. Lots of duration, lots of strength. This is my Zarda's Whispers build, so I give her that duration strength once more. Energy Nexus for a bit more energy if you really want it. But you don't need it, but you could probably even just like boost like strength once again, you know, like that. But that does ruin the efficiency, in all honesty. You could even drop Transient Fortitude altogether if you want to, and she will still have, you know, damage reduction particles like crazy. You probably only lose like, yeah, 2% by raising her strength to 298, but you can circumvent that with like strength shards as well. But I give her all duration anyway, because that will maximize her slow and also her speed percentile as well. So what you see is not what you're actually getting from her when you've got the shards on. So that's just my feedback on her her builds basically. So the raw build is phenomenal though. Nova as a weapons platform is just retardedly good, like really good. So yeah, can I peel that build for Sun and Moon? Oh yeah, Sun and Moon. I don't think it's really that good. I've only got one former in it, to be honest. But this is what I've got. It's not great. 2 Tau duration and 1 normal strength. Okay, yeah, well that's good. You could definitely boost up her duration and strength. You don't necessarily have to really worry about range on Nova, to be honest. Like her 3 is enough, you know, just as its own. Even with like a little bit of reduction on there too. Yeah, jacked up. I haven't really done a huge amount with Sun and Moon, in all honesty. I mean, Galvanize I could probably chuck on there. I mean, Gladiator Might is not really worth putting on there. So I haven't really built this entire kit out, in all honesty. Hang on, let's swap polarity. Like Reach and Fury, sure, I could put Quickening back on. But there is another option with that, which is where is it? Not drifting contact. Where is it? Quickening is good, but there is another mod that I'm thinking of which escapes my brain right now. There we go. Berserker Fury. 35% attack speed for 10 seconds stacks up to twice. So that's like, what, 70%? And that's 55 at base. So Berserker Fury, very good. Exposure, I just give it on ability corrosives on melee strikes, just so I can chew through armor a bit more. You could do Gladiator Vice if you really want to. Gladiator might just get like all the Gladiator mods that you can. I mean, you could boost up your Organ Shatter to 6 times at 42% crit, which isn't too bad. I'm a Telltale. He didn't. Wait, what? Hope you hydrated in my absence. I did, and I've still got my water. Wait, Chuck is telling me what? Hello, Isaiah. I'm doing very well. How are you? Are you enjoying your Warframe update? If so, what's your highlight? I like asking people that. Energy channel. I could put Dreamer's Wrath on it though, but I don't really use a lot of heavy attacks on this particular weapon, if I'm honest. So, as far as the damage output for this entire weapon, I mean, Prime Fever Strike, I could probably drop altogether. Like, I don't really need it. We've got Reach, which is useful. So, Blood Rush. Crit chance stacks with combo multiplier. What's our multiplier at? 5 seconds. I could extend that though. Rylus Valentio, hello. So far so good. Almost had the blueprints for Nokko, nice, and have half the Archgun. Haven't messed much with much else. That's actually pretty good. 4 statuses on Verglass. Oh yeah, like the Sentinel weapon? Yeah, I mean, that'll fix that. As far as like using any sort of elemental mod, Magnetic Rush, just deal with, you know, shields and overguard. Because then the melee exposure gives corrosive, so that deals with armor. So I can continue boosting it up, but I mean, it's not a wildly amazing build, but also it's not necessarily something I really use a lot of the time. So, I mean, Gladiator Device, great, but Magnetic Rush gives you plus 20. That's a little bit less speed, but you've also got the Berserker Fury on there too, so I can put 2 status mods on there at least, which is great. And Organ Shatter is always useful. So Heat and Magnetic, that'll deal with, like, you know, lots of health and stuff, and then you've got melee exposure for melee strikes that give corrosive damage as well, which is great. So I'm not like a master crafter of builds. I'm going to be honest on that. I have mentioned that as well. So that's probably, you know, what I would run roughly. I mean, you can even drop that down to even 4.6 at a 42% crit is not too bad still. I mean, Amalgam Organ Shatter, you probably could if you want. You're only losing about, you know, a bit doing that. But, I mean, you could always stuff like another, like, base foundational, like, Fever Strike in as well. So you can do, like, gas damage, which is pretty great. But even that, you know, you could even just chuck on, where's the cold? Cold. Status damage, you could add in as well. You could even do, like, North Cold, Magnetic and Blast, so you can keep staggering enemies as well, you know? Lots of options. And, I mean, look, let's be real. Viral is still very effective. So, where's the Virulent Scourge? So, Viral Magnetic, you're dealing with health and shields, but then you've got your corrosive on there too. So, I might actually take that for a spin, to be honest. And I love Nova too. She's a sassy little one, and she's one of my favorite frames, which as some of you are very aware of. So let's put another former on this one. Let's make it more viable. Excellent. All right, Sun and Moon. There you are, my handsome man of Nokko. But yeah, Rylus, that's really good information on the Archgun and all the new stuff. So I actually think I will go and run one of the new missions as well. I've still got plenty to do in Warframe, so I'm probably not going to do the Archon Hunt or anything like that, the ETA and EDA. I will most likely do it tomorrow. It's just in reference because of, oh man, 69's not available. Rude. I'm just going to wait until tomorrow, I think. I like your streams. I'm not lying if I was already told it, but I'm not. I promise. Who's your first person to watch your live? Wait, what? I'm confused. But I really appreciate all of that, Isaiah. That's very lovely. I'm glad that you like the streams. I enjoy doing them. The bounties bug, though, acolytes are supposed to spawn. I'm okay with that, in all honesty. You know what I love, though?
Lovely to see you back, little one.
Nightcap is Australian. Represent. And I love his outfit, too. He's dope. Alright. Deep Mine Bounties. Which, by the way, it really annoys me that this is not in alphabetical order, and the fact that the bounties aren't up the top. Even though it's like Deep Mines Bounties, bounties should always be up the top. They could probably even put bounties, like hyphen Deep Mines, up the top. I don't know why they're down the bottom. But anyway, yeah, thank you, Rallis. Thank you. Can we write a letter to DE and just be like, hello, can you please be a little bit more aware that bounties should always be on the top? When did you first start live streaming? Oh gosh. I think I've actually got it in my phone. I'm not trying to be rude. Actually, you know what? I could probably go back into the YouTube channel and tell you. Or you guys can if you want. There you go. I'm just going to like flood my whole entire channel with a whole bunch of link trees and stuff. I think, what's it now? It's October, yeah? I think roughly around June this year. Initially when I've been thinking about streaming for like 2 years, and then I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Start doing it. You don't get better by something by not doing anything about it. So I ended up just like jumping into streaming, and I absolutely love it. It's really fun. I like being able to create a platform where people can like have a really cool conversation. You know, IRL stuff, have a bit of advice. I've got good life experience, in my opinion. But also creating like a really nice platform for, you know, anywhere in the world, you know, people can tune in. It's, you know, through YouTube and Twitch. But also like sharing like an openly good space of informational sharing. So that's pretty much like my why. I already like subscribed. Dope, you're a champion. I appreciate you for doing that. Everything that you guys do is like, you know, it's helpful. You know, get content stuff out, and I'm not like the most polished person on what's it called? Like editing videos and making it all pretty. In all honesty, I know I'm really rough around the edges, and I own that. So actually, before I enter this particular instance, did any of you guys want to come for a run as well? I'm just going to friends only, because apparently you guys are my only friends. That's my in-game name. If you do deviate or have like a different name, Jesus, there are so many people here in this instance. This is crazy. The FPS is slightly upset. Wow, that's a lot of people. How many people have we got in here? A lot. Wow. Yeah, there's heaps. Okay. Yeah, let me know in chat if you guys are keen to jump in and do a run or two. We need a Dundee frame. Oh my god, this is a knife. I've been playing Knifey, Spoonie, and Soulframe Jackdaw. Especially with the Bannerats. It's been really fun. But yeah, I think with the new update stuff, I'm happy with how things have been going, personally. I think there's been a lot less bugs in the past. I do understand some of like the veteran tenor are like saying what they're saying in regards to like, you know, could we get like a different like style of game mode? But who knows? Yeah, sweet as. Yeah, if you want to add me in game, Rice, just add yourself in a squad. And then we can go for a run. The mushrooms spawn randomly. It's RNG for bounty bonuses. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, it's an RNG-based game. Nokko. I haven't done this one. The Weed the Garden. Rylus, is there anything specific that you need? We might as well do the bounties that you need certain stuff from as well. I believe I sent a friend request. Yeah, if you can just like chuck me a message. Is your in-game name the same as your chat name? Oh, there we go. Got you there. It didn't pop up, that's all. All right, I'll pull you into the instance. I'm going to say ahead of time, the game is probably going to be like, oh, Straight Up's on. Dope. Oh, Thyarch's on. Oh, Truji's on. Everyone's on. Of course they are. It's an update. Where are you? Blam 6? Nice. Blam's on. Blam's hilarious. Alice is on. Of course she is. Skin Dog's on. Rylus. There we are. You supersede me as a LR5. Granted, I've got... excuse me. I've got like 5,000 left to get to LR5. Jesus, it's taken me a long time. Not me. I'm Soulframing right now. Ah, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Helix. I'm probably going to be doing Soulframe soon. I just want to do a couple of runs. Rylus, was there any particular bounty that you wanted to run for, like, Nokko, Arbacep? Any particular parts? Systems, barrels, receivers, stocks, bonds, you know, investment in my small business. I've been running the Steel Path one. Aha. So you'd have all of these, yeah? Are there any particular parts that you need? The reason why I'm asking is because these other 3 bounties carry different parts as well. So if you keep running the same one, it's not gonna give you exactly what you need. I'm trying to get the Orangor's Fang. That one should come from chests, as far as I'm aware, Helix. I'd probably just say like the tier 3 bounties in Flappy Bird mode or Flop It mode would give you that. Oh, you didn't mean to queue that up? Alright, I'll come back. Or do you just want to run this one and we can just go again? Glade runs. The Endurin ones? Yeah. Yeah, okay, Rylus. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll probably be jumping into Soulframe after this, Helix, if you're keen to squad up and go have a bit of fun. I would very much enjoy that with Soulframe Mom. Because Soulframe Dad is currently in Warframe Uncle. Warframe Uncle mode. Oh no! Where's my little mushroom? Shiza. There we go. Alright. Mushroom. Mushroom. Alright. Bonus complete within the bonus limit. Okay. I need energy. My god. Alright. Bouncy time. We love viral damage. Not gonna lie. Alright. Mini mode. There we go. Great. I love this new frame. Casting shards make a huge difference on him too. At least 2 of them. Uh-oh. I'm just going to regenerate just a little bit. I like the fact that we can actively go in and out of mushroom mode. This is sick. Excuse me. Please stop taking health from everyone. There we go. Wait, do we complete that? Or not? Bonus time limit. Okay. Does that mean we won? Yo, okay. That was very close, but very well done. Excuse me. Awesome. Alright, we got energy back. Awesome. So he can definitely handle having less energy. Like 250 energy something is not too shabby. Like you basically get that back relatively quickly. 355 we've got. So that's not bad. I got a Sobek ribbon. Yo, you are smashing those ribbons, my friend. You love ribbons, eh? As you know, I don't necessarily utilize them as... Where are you, Jacta? Oh, you're up ahead. Alright, waypoints are a little bit janky again. No surprise, though. I love how you run ahead of me, though. I wonder if I can resurrect you in, like, mini mode. Unfortunately, I can't. That's a shame. Oh, wait. Sorry, Jacta, you're not in the squad yet. At the moment, Rylus is. I was just thinking of you because you were saying something about ribbons. Little mini mushroom. Boop, boop, boo, doo, doo. Alright. Very cool. Beep, boop, boop. And in all honesty, I actually like the fact that we've been able to go underneath Fortuna for once. Beep, boop, boop. There you go. Lots of death by mushroom. Alright. Yay, little mushrooms. Garden Eximus? Oh, the Guardian. Yeah. Guardian Eximus can be a real pain. Any Eximus can be, really. Alright. Where are we at? I missed. Come on. Power cells. Okay. We love damage. Alright. Yo. Alright. Bear with me. I'm just going to concentrate on this particular mode because... Oh, we've just got to kill enemies. That's fine. How did you spawn all the way up here, friend? Are these valves that we have to kill? Ah, okay. Power cells. Oh my gosh. Come on, little guy. Where's the mushroom? There we go. Just the old days with Nokko. Right. There we go. Oh man, what the hell? Okie dokie. I love that reanimation. Like, amazing. Alright, bud. See ya. 250 health. Not gonna lie, that's not ideal. Alright. Alright. So you can actually throw multiple instances of his 4. That's phenomenal. Look at that viral, man. That's dope. And then you can just like stand there and just be like, okay, just gonna regen myself a bit. That's very cool. Oh no. What was that about acolytes not spawning? Alright, let's see what the Mushroom Man can do. Alright, bud. Mania. You're the one that doesn't like void damage. Really, none of them do. Cool. Alright, so we got mushrooms here, mushrooms there. Mushrooms are spawning everywhere. Alright, that's a Gamma Berry. I'm just gonna kill this dude, and then I'm gonna pay attention to you guys in chat. Oh no. I don't know if I really like the new aiming reticle thing. It's a bit weird. Is it like an auto aim assist now? I mean, I'm not complaining about it. It's just, I guess it's new and different. That's all. The great indifference. Uh-huh. Just gonna be a little mushroom. Okay. So what are we doing? Corp is killed. I mean, they're all dead now. Righto. Oberon. Rylus, how have you been finding Oberon, by the way? I haven't actually used him. Yo, we got the Nokko blueprint. Excellent. Do we get 2? Feed the prince? Do I have to? Oh my god. Big head. Ed. I haven't used him either. Oh, okay, fair enough. Wait. Aren't you using... Oh, you've got Gas Prime. Right. Oh, that's the Krisnik skin on him. When there's like icons, go get them. They're the shrooms. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to them clearly. I think I got like 1. I'm not really worried about out farming this, to be honest. I'm stringing a lot of content out, to be honest, because I want to enjoy it and I don't want to like hyper focus into one thing. Because I've already seen some people be like, oh, I've already finished everything. I'm like, great. Like now you're just going to be bored and then you're going to bitch about something else. I'll leave that at that. The new reticle situation is meant to help represent recoil. Ah, okay. Yeah, I was looking for that sort of stuff in the sorry, I'm just adjusting my chair. There's Frost Daddy. Ooh. Hello, Frost Daddy. Can I be your little Nokko? Oh, he's even got a twinkle in his eye. Wow. I found my in-game Frost Daddy, Skyert. Okay. Oh, look. And we're giving our little mushroom a kiss. That's so cute. That's hilarious. Alright. Let's go. Now that's original. I'm a hater. Wait. Oh, right. We're talking about weapons before, Jacta? Gotcha. That hadn't been before. WTF. Oh, with the acolytes, I have a feeling cross-play is most likely a slight issue because there's so many people in the game for the update. I would assume what happens when you link to a squad, the data upload, like parts of the game would be a little bit slowed, if not like scrambled. So like your RNG, particular enemies like the acolytes showing up. So they may have just done like a background hotfix to kind of fix that. I need the tier 1s and 2s apparently. Also equip the new skin for Sun and Moon. Wait, there's a new skin for it? Oh, there is 2. The Tiandi Sun and Moon skin. Tiandi? That would be Chinese. Tiandi? Yeah. Alright. I'm going to make that look yellow because... Actually, no. I lie. I am going to do the Tenno palette green. Jade swords. Why? Because... Wukong. I will give him those Sun and Moon now. Certainly going in looking like an absolute boss. The Jade King. The lighting in this particular area is not great. But I did go like more Jade light kind of Wukong style. Especially with Black Myth Wukong and the concept of like Journey to the West, etc. as well. I really enjoy this skin for Wukong. That is very cool. So he's got the noble animation on too. But yeah, I like his movement when he's got a spear gun as well. The reason why I've got that set up the way that I do is for Steinax, but that's for another time. All right, okay, There we go. All right. Could be that the overloaded server's not handling the Acolyte spawns well. Yeah, that's most likely the case, in all honesty. So, yeah. Jackdo, I really do like the Sun and Moon swords. They look very nice. I think it's Neff and Nightcap talking so much the Acolyte can't talk so they don't spawn. Probably. But I mean, they're creeps in the shadow, though. You know, they don't really say much. Tier 1s and 2s. Awful. Tier 1 and 2 bounties rollers. Also, Deviri be bugging out because I got host migrated, then I got no mods, no arcanes, nothing for some freaking reason, and enjoying me because I don't want to get pooped on during Steel Path. That is more than fair. So, fill me in here. Like, what am I supposed to give this prince? Because I've only got 20 of this stuff. So do I just give him 20? Whatever. Oh. Okay. Walk purple stem path. You cannot experience the prince while in a squad. That's extremely suggestive. No, I don't. I will wait until later. I don't need a princely experience right now. Right. So, you can purchase these for Fergalite. Do I need to? No. If I browse the nursery, you can buy a whole bunch of stuff and then feeding guide. Right. So if I compost that, what does that mean? It just turns it into like the Fergalite. But I got dual ichor at least. Oh, nice. Because that's the only thing I missed. Nice. Hello, I'd like to purchase your arcane trickery. I have sold all that I have earlier. If I get more, I shall remarket. Okay. Alright, that's done. Thank you for reply. You are very welcome. Welcome. Enjoy the update. I'm aware. I am fixing now. See, that's really good feedback, isn't it? You know, appreciating someone's manners and all that sort of good stuff too. I know that we all want things now, but sometimes being a little bit nice goes a very long way. Which one were they talking about? Deflection, blessing, grace. They needed trickery. Trickery should be done. Ah, yeah. Alright. That is off the chart. Cool. If you have 2 extra, you can exchange for ferrolite. Right. Did Gath skin? No, I did not. Is it a purchasable platinum skin? Because if it is, I'll get it. I mean, I don't use her ultimately all that much, in all honesty. She is a good frame, though. Who was it? Salmonator. He was doing like a level cap run with Dagath like ages ago. And it was like a couple of hour stream. But yeah, he was like smashing that with Dagath because of her weird size ability, because it's got its own like damage instance. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And that's why I've kept her as well. Hang on, I'll just reset that. Right, don't worry. There we go. My bad. I just didn't. You can force the mission though too sometimes if you need to. Forming Vainthorn or farming it. Yeah, I know, it's a pain in the ass. I like the fact that Nefanyo is like fully like mushied out. Like he is grumpy. Eliminate Corpus. Not a problem. Excellent. My god, my frame rates are taking a beating today. I'm sure that everyone's is there. For some reason my Sobek doesn't want to work there, so I can't nuke the map. There's probably like caveats in place for certain things now. I know that line of sight had an alteration. So it's most likely they're bringing weapons back into alignment with the line of sight. I would say. I know that most people are very used to, or who've had the experience of being able to bypass line of sight. I have a feeling that's actually being fixed up, just bit by bit. And it's not to punish people on certain weapon use, it's just, I mean, can you really truly shoot bullets through a wall without seeing an enemy unless you're sight 09? That's the way that I think about it. Mushrooms. Bumble trumpet. Right on. Don't believe everything you see? That's literally something that I think about all the time. So Degath is the least annoying. She's easy to get. For like a base frame? Yeah. I guess so. I mean, it's a pretty quick farm if you do it solo. You don't really get that many Vein Thorns difference in Steel Path anyway. So you're probably better off like running one of the normal missions in all honesty. Because you only need about like 30 Vein Thorns per piece of hers. And I think for the chassis, you just need the, what's it called? Argon Crystals times 2. Mushrooms. Boom. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there's definitely some rendering issues out in this new particular tile set. To be expected though, because in here, it's fine. So I have a feeling it's something to do with like the lighting. Or, excuse me, it's probably the amount of enemies. And because they're a new faction enemy too. That was happening prior to the update. In 1999 too. I think that was last week as well, so I definitely noticed those little bits and pieces sometimes. But at least I've got a live feed for it. I should just, I mean, I do tag Soulframe and Warframe and DE and stuff, but I doubt that they look at the channel. Wait, what? What are you saying? Sprodling's revived? Ah, hey bud. Yum, yum, yum. Ah, okay. Hey little bud. Hey little bud. Yeah. Alright, we love our little mushroom friends. Megan's definitely seen a stream for at least 1 minute. Wait, what? What do you mean? Has she? Like one of mine? Or like just someone's in general? I'm sure that they're very busy anyway. What are we doing now? Gib-faced muckers? I love the fact that they use muckers. Yo, Mushroom Man for the win. Oh, Stabby McStab. She lurks around any corner. I know it, just can't prove it. But I mean, that's kind of like good for like data collection though too, just to kind of see like what other people are saying about the game and all that sort of stuff, you know? I mean, it'd be really fun if like someone from D was like, yo, like how are you finding stuff? I'd be like, oh my god. I would be honest.
Look at you, you cute little mucker.
You cute little mucker. I love the fact that they made Nightcap an Australian. Oh, Nef Anyo, you are the epitome of being a narcissist. It's revolting. But he plays his role well. Oh no, there's a mushroom all the way back there. Wait, that's back at the entrance. Mushroom, 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 mushroom. Beep, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. That tracking of the fourth ability is, ow, very cool. Beep, boop, boop. Alright. Hopefully, Rylus, we got you what we need. Meow. So Dagath is the least annoying to get. Then there's Base Equinox. Yeah, Base Equinox is not ideal to farm. I feel for any Tenno in that farm, to be honest.
You up for a bit of mischief? Corporate won't leave well enough alone.
Okay. So, should I analyze all of these anyway?
Doesn't get any better than that now, does it?
Right, so you've just got to pick the ones that you've got lots of, right? Okay.
Ooh, look at that, mate.
They make the sound that the stickers make. So, if I've got one maxed and I've got two of them, can I just compost one of them? Right, and that gives you ferrigolite. Fergolite. Okay, so you just keep a base one of every single one, I'm assuming.
They like. What don't they
So I've discovered 15 of 6.
help you? And maybe, most of all, how can you help them?
Okay. So I found all the mushrooms. That's great. And then if I browse the nursery, a light green... Oh, so this is just all plant stuff that you can whack into wherever. Great. I can finally realize my dreams of being a plant mom. That's dope. Alright, so these are best left alone. The decorations, at least. I do like this planter box, though. I shall wait. It seems like once we get it fully analyzed, it's composted from there. Makes sense. Okay. So the nursery, that should be down the bottom. Deep Mines Bounty should be up the top. Browseware should be next. Alright. So you can buy extra plants and stuff
Maybe next time.
with the Fergolite. So is there any need to continuously feed this beast? And what is the outcome for that? So you just grow him. Oh look, the mushrooms are just jumping around and doing that thing. So I assume that just grows the giant mushroom. That's nice. Someone's called themselves Goober. Yuvan Theater Troupe. That's cool. I like that. That's very Warframe on point. What weapon do I want to use now? I do like the Basicist. The Phantasma's good. But the Stephalos, that literally just made me think of it. I don't know why. Is it not Stephalos? It is. Citrine's weapon. It looks like a crystal, but the reason why I thought of it was because of the mushroom. So, what's the build like? Crit damage and 194 damage. So, bear with me, Rylus. I'm just going to have a quick look at this Stephalos ribbon. Alright, so the crit damage and damage is actually good. So, I'm going to maintain that. And then reset's good. And projectile acceleration. Let's take that for a spin. Alright. I'm ready. Cool. Alright. Excellent. Alright, so it seems like once we get it fully analyzed, composted from there. Alright. So it's just like jump in, get like a ton of mushrooms, and get high on the reward. Topaz Man. Only need the chassis now? Hell yeah. Dope. So you're farming Nokko, I assume, as well? How are you liking the update? Like all the content and stuff? Alright, I'm glad I brought Stephalos. Excuse me. Alright, there's definitely some rendering lag for sure. And Jacta, I hope that you're enjoying the fact that I am using the Sun and Moon with the new skins. They're very sexy. Stephalos is actually very decent as well. I haven't used it for a while, but I do enjoy it. It's just in that open area I'm noticing there's a bit of lag. That's all. Other than that, it seems pretty stable. Picking up mushrooms is weird. Is it really? But most new stuff is cool. Yeah. It is. It's like, it's a good update, man. Like, I love it. I love this giant open space. I think what it is, to be honest, of why it's being so laggy, I honestly feel it would be because of the lighting and how it's being rendered. I don't think it's necessarily just the enemies that are appearing. I believe it's the lighting. Alright, little mushroom man. Come on. Yo, you are super speedy with Gauss. Crazy. Yeah, it's definitely the lighting that's being rendered. I'm sure that'll get fixed up. Wait. Locate. What? A Syzygy pouch? What is that? That will be downstairs. Oh no, it's upstairs. If I can remember how to get up there. Alright, so that's in here. Stairs. That would be useful. Okay. A Syzygy. Right. That is the strangest name I've ever heard. Wait. Is that a... Syzygy harvested. Okay. I don't know if you need some energy, but next to my mushrooms. Oh wait, I don't need to tell you where they are, which is good. They're already on the map. Have fun. Okay. If you have a good Zaku build, you should try it for your runs. Equip Amalgam Serration for more sprint speed. It helps. I bet it does. Yeah, the new augment for him looks absolutely amazing. And the fact that it keeps on, I guess, refreshing Zaku's, like the untimed void damage is very cool. I haven't tried any of the new mods yet for any of the frames, but I've just been playing Nokko because he's a very cool frame. A fun guy, as Pablo said. Really enjoy it, to be honest. Okay. Love this. Alright, downstairs. Chop chop. Great. I'm back from listening to the Indonesian woman scream about horses. Lovely. There's nothing better than listening to Indonesian women scream it about horses. Oh, wait. Is that like that horse song? Like the one that we listened to the other day? That was dope. Bouncy boop.
Double up your body count, and you'll be done.
Right. So, death, death. I love step loss. It's like a giant mushroom gun. Literally.
Speedy as you are. Heard something interesting from one of the taxmen before they croaked. Time to move.
Enjoy that mushroom fungus. 97,000 viral. Just a boop on the head and dead. Alright. What are we doing? Find the captives.
Captured some valor.
Righto.
Some nonsense about a zoo for his new palace. Get him out. We'll swap the beasties to safety.
Okay. Is that it? You running in Steel Path? I have no idea. Keep the animals above. Oh, there's a vermink. Come here, little vermink. We captured you, or at least the business did. Alright. Animals, where have you gone? Okay, so they're safe. Great.
Those critters almost looked like they were having fun.
They probably were. They were verminks.
Brutal sometimes. But it can also be cute as a button. You did good saving this little fella.
You're welcome. Alright. Sweet.
You used to protect the Oregon Settlement. Fight for this. Scum.
I love Nathaniel. Even though he's the giant narcissist, he's great. Yeah, Topaz, I'm not really sure if that was Steel Path, to be honest. I don't think it was. I think we're just running some of the, actually, I just want to do some fashion because we've got much better lighting out here. We'll do that. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I do like these. Looks very good. Tiandi and the Immortal Breath Sagatra. Hell to the yeah. Alright, that's that. Nokko, you are max rank. I am just going to chuck another former on our little buddy here. I don't think he's got any augments, which is unfortunate. But we'll chuck on another V polarity. And we're done. For now. I haven't made a build for this one yet. So, Equilibrium. I'm assuming... I think it's his passive. Orb spawned will grant a speed boost, but not healing. Yeah, so if a glowing mushroom's not reaching in time, that's for the self-revive. So, the reason why I thought Equilibrium could be useful is even when we get health drops, it doesn't give him energy, or maybe it does, but the orbs don't give him health in his passive. So I thought that would give him a speed boost instead. Which I probably could do with sprint boost. Or I could even just go physique. Wow, he's got a really shitty base health. Like, insanely bad. I guess I could do growing power. I mean, that makes sense. But his health is absolutely atrocious. Wow. Shield 562. I boosted his armor. Range is not that great for these, but I mean... So that's a 5-meter radius for these. Do I really need radius for his mushrooms? I'm gonna say yes, but I could be wrong. Okay, we can drop that, and then continuity, duration and range. Duration he's not lacking. He's definitely lacking health. But I mean, you can always just go into his second form or just chuck Rolling Guard on him. You could put Fiber on him with Battery to give him more armor and energy. But I'm kind of liking that. So many options, guys. Armor and Strength. Augur Reach. So I might just chuck Stretch on him anyway. Drop that. And look at Prime Vigor. Or even Adaption could work. I mean, Rolling Guard. But he doesn't really die all that often because his passive is pretty good. I could do more Strength. Or Ability Strength. Or Parkour, Velocity and Speed. It's a bit of a waste of a thing. I could have done Depolarity up there for Prime Short-Footed though. What else? A Mars Hatred. Do I need any more Strength? 8.7. Armor and Health, actually. And that gives him a little bit more energy as well. Range isn't great. Durations, but they're above 30 seconds, so I'm happy to sacrifice a bit for those. And then the radius of Spore Spring is 14. Max bounces is 10. I wonder if you can increase that though. Is that with strength based? I would assume so. But anyway, this build is just being thrown together. Good range too. Yeah, I mean, I've got 175 range on him. It's not like terrible. The explosive radius is like 5.25, so that's decent. But the radius itself is like 14 meters, which is still relatively decent. But I mean, you know, I could probably even still put, oh, maybe if you can put Health Orbs. Wait, Health Orbs don't work on him. But if I do Ability Range, as an example, that gives me 21 meters and a 7.95 radius. This gives me like almost 40 radius, and then this one's a radius of 13.25. So I think Overextended is still a decent choice overall. Strength, you know, you got to sacrifice to get what you want. Nearest Hatred. Duration's okay. But I could still do the Carapace. So armor and that. So I'll have to restructure that again. Armor and health. Lifted enemies explode on death. 10% energy max as impact in a 4-meter radius. Suck some Carapace. Why haven't I used you before? Huh. Lifted enemies explode. I could use like a hammer or something. But that's on death. You could probably even put that on Sampites. Anyway, that's for a completely different build. Alright. Energy conversion. Energy orbs grant more ability strength with your next cast. So that's 50%. That's 90. I could try that, but then that drops this whole entire thing down. 90% ability strength for your fourth. That could be ideal. How long did these last? Oh man. So that's strength loss. Okay. Oh man, you can't have them both. Oh. I'm trying to be greedy. Alright, so ability strength for your 4th. Interesting. Okay. But the strength is just completely totaled. Alright, where's transient? 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 14 meters. Okay, that's looking better. Okay. Let's do prime vigor. More of that. Shield capacity and health. That's not really going to matter though. So instead, we could do a Ma. What's Orc Record? Shield capacity. Boreal. I could do Carapace as well. Transient Fortitude could sit up there. Precision, Intensify. Armor and health, heavy attacks, accuracy, strength. Okay. Alright, well that's a relatively balanced build. I'm okay with that. I'm curious to see what the 4 does with that though. And eventually I want to get rid of that battery. So even with that, yeah, that still drops his energy down immeasurably low. Alright. Good range. Nokko has low health because of his passive and 3rd ability. He's basically unkillable. Don't bother putting vitality. Oh, okay. I could have read that earlier. Alright, so no vitality. I think armor is still worth it though. But I mean, yeah, essentially is unkillable. What else have we got? Strength. Energy orbs. Okay. And that'll boost your strength. Range is good. Ability strength. Streamline. I mean, I could just put like a streamline on him. Health is fine. Armor, energy. It drops a little bit, but that's fine. Even like, yeah, a base streamline would be sufficient. Armor, health. Yeah, the cost isn't so high to him, so I'm just going to play around with it. Arcane acceleration. Sure, we'll check now. Now, oops. Arcane acceleration. Alright, so what do you need? Looking for 5? Done. Do you just want 6? I can max it out. I can give 6 if you want. Sell the extra. Yeah. Alright, so what's that? Yeah. It's more like a rank 2, so up to you, bud. Alright, Rylus, I'm just gonna go do this trade. I'm not trying to abandon you. I think what I will do though, because I'm at like 2 hours, 23 minutes, I might just put myself on like a 15-minute I'm away, and then I'm gonna jump into Soulframe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited to go get the last rune of it as well, and then we'll see how we go. Yeah, I'll grab this 6 which yes we can. Of course it's in one trade. It's a ranked arcane. Oh wait, there we go. You're not my friend, Hawaii, but apparently you are. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Sweet as. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch over to Soulframe, to be honest. So what I will do is, because I've got to like reset like the playlist and stuff for YouTube every single time I switch over, so I'll probably just go on to like a 15-minute break, and then I'll come back online. I'll give the internet here a bit of a rest, because it's an absolute nightmare today. But it has been relatively stable, so I am pleased. Acceleration. But I'm glad I've also made platinum back for the purchases I've done today. So what are you? 424, yeah, that's fine. Maths. It's wonderful. That is 6 arcanes. Rolled into 1. I'm always curious about how people, like, figure out, you know, if they don't see, like, the individual item, they're like, oh my god, you're ripping me off. It's like, no, no. It rolls into 1. Thank you kindly. I will probably be doing something like what I've done today as well, stream-wise, is just doing Warframe first. Oh, I do not want to reduce the clan tier. My clan would not be happy with me. Well, it's not my clan, but my clanmates would be pissed. They'd be like, what the hell are you doing? A Magi Predacite? My clanmates are talking about Deimos creatures. Go and farm them. That's what they're for. Alright, so Step Loss, Macrospore. I'm going to have to redo Mr. Nokko. I really wish I put like a Depolarity for Prime Sure-Footed, because that would have just opened up the build a lot more. But anyway, I'm going to put another former in him anyway, so it doesn't matter. So for now, like, that's what I've come up with his build. It all seems relatively good. I'm keen to see how Precision Intensify operates as an alternative to Blind as well. Blind Rage, I mean. So yeah, I'll probably finish this stream. I'll take 15 minutes, and then I'm going to be jumping back into Soulframe, because I'm going to have to set that up anyway. And then I'll probably run that for maybe, yeah, like 2 hours. We'll aim for that. And then I'll probably do the same thing tomorrow. Again, is do like Warframe in the morning, or relatively in the morning, and then I'll do a little bit more Soulframe and Warframe in the afternoon. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly have. I know I've talked a lot. I hope you guys have learned something. I certainly have from you guys. So yeah, rehydrate, go to bed if it's super late for you. But I mean, you are also your own human, so that is up to you. So yeah, thanks very much for chilling out. Always a pleasure again. And I will say ciao for now. See you in 15.